My name is Dave Wilhelm. I'm a professor at Wake Technical Community College in Raleigh, North Carolina. I teach seated and online classes. This video on ROI, or return on investment, is an effort to make sure that my online students get as much of the same information as my seated students do as possible. Return on investment, or ROI, we're going to give a brief explanation. A couple equations, pretty easy ones. 5 or 6 examples, and then 2 or 3 exercises for you to do, if you wish. The simplest equation of return on investment is simply the net earnings divided by how much you invested. So whatever extra you get back, divide that by what you invested, and there's your return on investment. Or another way is the end amount minus the beginning amount divided by the beginning amount. And if that end amount minus the beginning amount looks like your net earnings, well, you're absolutely right. Beginning could be initial, starting, day one. End could be final, last, day, last. Basically, it's what you end up with minus what you started with divided by what you started with. It's really that easy. First example, invest $2,000. Get back your initial investment plus $100. We can use the top equation, just the net earnings divided by the initial investment, which is $100 divided by $2,000, and that is 0.05 or 5%. Next example is the other version. We invest $5,000, get back a total of $7,000. End minus beginning divided by beginning. 7,000 minus 5,000 divided by 5,000. 2,000 divided by 5,000, or 0.4 or 40%. Invest 8,000, get back 10,000. End minus beginning divided by beginning, 10,000 minus 8,000 divided by 8,000, 2,000 divided by 8,000, or 0.25 or 25% ROI, return on investment. Here's a whoops one. Invest 10,000, get back 8,000. You just know that's going to be bad. Same equation. 8,000 minus 10,000 divided by 10,000, only now the end is smaller than the beginning, so it's minus $2,000 divided by $10,000, or minus 0.2 or minus 20%. Here's one with a slight twist. Invest $5,000. 1 year later, get back $6,000. We hadn't specified that yet in the previous examples. Once again, end minus beginning divided by beginning. 6 minus 5 divided by 5. 1,000 divided by 5,000. 0.2 or 20%. This, because it is 1 year, could also be called the annual return on investment or annual rate of return, as opposed to just rate of return on investment, which was rather unspecific about how long it took. Last example, invest $5,000. 2 years later, get back $6,000. Now we want to calculate the return on investment and the annual return on investment. We've got the return on investment from the previous example. which is 20%, return on investment per year, the annual return, is the return on investment divided by the number of years. 20% divided by 2 years, or 10% per year. And at least one person out there is thinking, whoa, wait a minute, what about compound interest? Okay, we're ignoring that, but over a 2-year period, it's really fairly insignificant. Okay, these are exercises for you to do. You don't have to do them. If you'd like to do them, pause the video, work the problem, and then restart the video. Or if you wish, just sit back and treat them as more examples. Exercise 1, invest $5,000, get back another extra $1,500. So just net earnings divided by the initial investment, 1,500 divided by 5,000, or 0.3, or 30% is the ROI. Invest $12,000, get back a total of $15,000. Okay, now we use the long equation. 15,000 minus 12,000 divided by 12,000, 3,000 over 12,000, or 0.25, or 25%. Here's a multi-year ROI problem. Invest $6,000, 4 years later, get back $9,000. ROI, end minus beginning, divided by the beginning, $9,000 minus $6,000, divided by $6,000, 3,000 over 6,000, or 0.5 or 50% ROI. But that's over 4 years, so the ROI per year is the ROI divided by the number of years. 50% over 4 years in this case, or 12.5% per year, is the annual rate of return, the annual ROI, however you want to phrase it. That's it for return on investment. My name is Dave Wilhelm. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to send me an email.